What if we told you there's an AI job that pays over $200,000 a year, and chances are, you've never even heard of it? While everyone's focused on becoming a data scientist or machine learning engineer, a new wave of high-paying, lesser-known roles is quietly emerging. These hidden gems are shaping the future of tech, and they don't always require a PhD or coding wizardry. In this video, we'll reveal one of the most in-demand under-the-radar AI jobs, why it's so valuable, and how you can break into it before the rest of the world catches on. Today we will talk about this AI job pays over $200,000, and you've never heard of it. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. What is a prompt engineer? Prompt engineering is the art and science of communicating with large language models, LLMs, such as OpenAI's GPT, Anthropic's Claude, or Google's Gemini. These models are only as effective as the instructions they're given. Prompt engineers specialize in crafting precise and contextually rich prompts to guide AI systems in generating accurate, relevant, and usable outputs. Think of them as AI whisperers, translating human intent into structured language that machines understand. Their job may sound deceptively simple, just typing words into a text box, but in reality, it involves deep critical thinking, creativity, experimentation, and domain expertise. Why prompt engineering pays so much? At the core of the $200,000 plus salary is the immense value prompt engineers bring to companies that depend on generative AI. A single well-crafted prompt can improve an AI's performance by magnitudes, saving hundreds of hours of manual work, improving customer experiences, or accelerating research. In sectors like finance, law, healthcare, and enterprise software, the precision of AI outputs can significantly impact business outcomes. Prompt engineers directly influence this by optimizing how AI is used. Their work can lead to millions of dollars in savings or productivity gains. As such, companies are willing to pay top dollar to individuals who can extract the best from AI systems. No, you don't need to be a coder. What's fascinating about prompt engineering is that it often doesn't require deep coding skills. While a technical background helps, especially in understanding how LLMs interpret tokens, or how APIs function, many successful prompt engineers come from non-traditional backgrounds, such as philosophy, linguistics, journalism, education, or even fiction writing. What's more important than technical chops is the ability to write clearly, test iteratively, and think like both a human and a machine. The role merges creativity with logical structure, making it appealing to a broader range of people than most AI roles. What does a prompt engineer actually do all day? A typical day for a prompt engineer involves testing different ways of phrasing questions or commands to get the best responses from an AI model. They run hundreds of iterations, tweak wording, analyze outputs, and optimize interactions. They may build prompt libraries for company use cases, such as customer support replies, product descriptions, legal documents, or code generation tools. They work closely with software engineers, UX designers, product managers, and sometimes AI researchers to build and refine applications that rely on LLMs. In high-stakes industries, prompt engineers also test edge cases, scenarios where AI could fail or generate biased or dangerous content. Industries hiring prompt engineers. Prompt engineers are in demand across a growing number of industries. In finance, firms are using AI to parse documents, draft compliance reports, or generate investor summaries. In healthcare, they're training LLMs to assist with patient documentation, diagnosis support, and medical coding. Legal firms want AI that can summarize cases or draft contracts. Marketing agencies seek prompts that can generate persuasive ad copy or personalized messages. EdTech companies are building AI tutors. Even game studios are hiring prompt engineers to help generate interactive dialogues and in-game narratives. The applications are endless and expanding rapidly. How to become a prompt engineer? The career path to prompt engineering isn't conventional. Since formal degrees to the field don't yet exist, most prompt engineers are self-taught or transition from adjacent roles. The best way to start is by gaining hands-on experience with public LLMs, like OpenAI's ChatGPT, Claude, or other open-source models like Llama or Mistral. Practice designing prompts for different use cases, writing stories, answering questions, generating code, summarizing long texts, or mimicking writing styles. Build a portfolio showcasing how your prompts improve results over baseline outputs. Tools like GitHub, Notion, or even Medium can be used to publish your work. Consider learning some basics of AI and NLP, including tokenization, attention mechanisms, and prompt chaining. Key skills that matter. The top skills for prompt engineers fall into several categories. First, language and communication skills. The ability to write clearly, use nuanced vocabulary, and understand tone. Second, analytical thinking. Breaking down tasks, recognizing ambiguity, and testing multiple pathways. Third, problem solving. Prompt engineers must know how to handle unexpected results, hallucinations, or biases in output. Fourth, collaboration. They often work cross-functionally with technical and non-technical teams. Finally, adaptability and experimentation. Since the field evolves so fast, staying updated on model capabilities and research is essential. Salary ranges and job titles. Although many prompt engineers can command over $200,000, actual salary ranges vary. At small startups, salaries might range from $120,000 to $160,000, often with equity. In big tech or high-value industries like finance or law, salaries can exceed $250,000, especially for those with hybrid roles that involve product or strategy. Sometimes the job title isn't prompt engineer. It could be AI interaction designer, conversational AI specialist, language model expert, or generative AI developer. It's worth noting that freelance prompt engineers and consultants can also earn significant income by helping companies integrate LLMs into their workflows. Case study: how one prompt engineer broke into the field. Consider Jane, a former UX writer with a background in linguistics. After experimenting with ChatGPT, she realized she had a knack for structuring prompts that generated better and more consistent outputs. She started building a portfolio and writing about her techniques on LinkedIn. Within months, she was hired by a healthcare startup to design LLM prompts for an ad-powered medical assistant. Her base salary was $180,000, with performance bonuses pushing it above $210,000. Today, she leads a team of prompt engineers and advises other departments on integrating AI tools across the company. Future of prompt engineering: a temporary role or long-term career. There's ongoing debate about whether prompt engineering will remain a standalone career or be absorbed into broader roles as AI tools become more intuitive. Some believe that as models become better at understanding vague prompts, the need for specialists will decline. Others argue that as LLMs become more integrated into core business functions, the complexity of tasks will increase, requiring even more nuanced prompting strategies. How to stand out in the prompt engineering job market? Given the increasing visibility of prompt engineering, competition is heating up. To stand out, candidates should build a demonstrable track record of success with prompts in real-world applications. Contributing to open-source LLM tools, publishing prompt guides or tutorials, and participating in hackathons or AI prompt contests are all ways to gain credibility. Some platforms now offer certifications in generative AI and prompt design. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.